Good evening, guys. 922 Crappie Barbecue. What is up? How you doing, brother? Jeffrey, what's up? How's everybody's week? Chris, what's up, man? How was Dale Hollow? I seen you posting on Facebook. Did a little pre-fishing on there, showing off some timber under the water up there. Looks like you had fun at the ACC tournament. It's always fun to get together with other pro staffers and have a little competition and all that. It's a lot of fun. Thanks, Randall. Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit here once we get some people on. So how's everybody doing? I know it's windy here in Conroe. Man, has it been crazy. I don't doubt it, Chris. Little research I've done, real clear water. Fish are probably real spooky. Probably need to learn to, I don't know. Can't wait to get there. Uncle Bill, what's up, buddy? Long time no talk to. Glad you joined us tonight. Heading to Oklahoma Thursday. Awesome. Going up to do a little fishing with Les and Keaton. I see they took first in the OCAC tournament this weekend. That's awesome. Team Outlaw had a pretty good weekend. Bud Crisco, how are you this evening? Little vacation time, nice. I burn all mine up when times were slow. Now I'm just trying to rebuild it so I can get take time off in November for Dale Hollow and working hard to get in that national championship on Grenada for Crappie Masters. I believe right now I'm sitting in second, tied with Frank for Angler of the Year points. Right under Paxton and Coleman. So we're only 1 point down, so it's a pretty tight race. It's fun. We have a lot of fun on our tournaments. I figure out why my side scan was not working. Then I realized I was in 120 foot water. Yeah, no doubt. Sarge, we where I grew up, our lake was like almost 800 foot deep. We trout, salmon, lakers, some walleye, huge smallmouth bass, salmon. Those were all the fish I grew up chasing. Never really fished for crappie. Yellow perch, that was our crappie on that lake. I mean, I imagine there was some. I never went for them, but yellow perch was always good eating. You go out there and catch, 50 a person. There's a lot of them. Uncle Bill, I did move back to the pole. For guiding, it is phenomenal, and you'll see that. I do have some videos that I'm going to try and get out this week. Things have been pretty busy with my work schedule, and tournaments and guiding. I haven't had no time off whatsoever. But I got some really good videos. Randall, he came down with his son for Simon for his birthday, and they went out on a trip with me. And they got a 2-man limit, and we videoed that trip. And I'm gonna try and get that done and out this week. I've been working on it. It is a lot of catches, guys. Some nice fish, and you'll see we weighed their heaviest 7 out of the 50 fish, and they ended up over 12 pounds, which is a good weight on our lake. Which if I could have managed that Saturday, we would have won. But we'll get into that. And then the following weekend, I had another trip where they caught 40 some, and they had a good mess of them, and they ended up their heaviest 7 ended up being 1289, so just under 13 pounds. And I had the fish there where I was fishing. They were not hungry though. Our biggest was just under 170. Let's see here. Live scope. Yes, I did move the live scope back to the pole. All right, Chris, have a good night, brother. I'm sure you're tired traveling. Hey, Kip, how you doing? Glad you're here, brother. What's up, Tony? 2-man Tony in the house. I've been kind of steering away from me, man. I ain't got no phone calls, no text messages, no letters in the mail. Yeah, Uncle Bill, I like it for tournament fishing. But for guiding, it's the way to go. I can just spot lock on timber. You'll see in this video coming up how I do it. I mean, these fish have been real spooky, so you gotta stay away from them a little bit. And I've been about 30 feet away, so you gotta cast to them. But I've been getting spot locking. Oh, I Tony. Yeah, I tried calling you and your messaging and all that. But anyways, I stay back about 30 feet and you cast to them because they're so skittish, and spot lock off of them, and then you can just move that pole and get into them really good. So it works really well. You know, if you got it on the trolling motor, and unless you got a real nice constant wind, you're not going to be able to keep the fish bright and your jigs bright and all that. So it works really well on the pole for guiding. But a little tougher to chase them roaming fish, but it's manageable. James and I do all right with it. So anyways, all of you that follow me on Facebook, you saw that, hey, there's James speaking to the devil. Seeing that we ended up taking, James and I ended up taking second place in the Crappie Masters here on Lake Conroe. And we had a good shot at winning it, and I knew where the fish were. I had a few spots picked out where there was some big fish, and we actually only got the fish until about 11 o'clock. I made a boo-boo. I plugged my charger in, my onboard charger to the boat, and I always plug it in and leave it plugged in, and everything was green, good to go. Well, we got out and fished for 6:30 to about 11 o'clock, and all of a sudden my trolling motor not working. Battery is dead. So what I went back and looked, and one of my terminal wires was loosened all the way up to the top of the post, and it killed my battery. So we couldn't stay on the fish that I needed to stay on. To we only needed to upgrade a little more than a half a pound, and we had two 130s that we ended up weighing in, which I'm sure we could have called out as long as I could have stayed on them. But that's how it goes. That's tournament fishing. Things happen, and it's not that we gave up. We were limited without the trolling motor, so I went and tied off to some pylons and some power lines where I've caught some really nice ones before and didn't work out. Even had James try and keep me close with the big motor to a pile that I was saving for right before weigh-in, see if we could call on, because there was just some big ones there all week, and it was absolutely loaded. But we just could never stay on them that way with the wind. The wind was howling pretty good, so it is what it is. Second place, 1 point down in Angler of the Year race. I'm pretty happy with it. James is pretty happy with it. And, moving on to Somerville, which I've been already breaking that lake down from home on Google Maps and doing everything I can to research that one. But how's everybody been doing? Everybody been out catching fish, or has it been too windy? It's been windy here. I actually canceled the trip yesterday because the wind was just too much, and I didn't want my clients to have a rough time out there. Oh, I had 12 guys, 12 people. Now I'm down to 6. Must be boring. Windy and downpours in Ohio. Last I saw, there was some pretty bad weather coming across. Snow, cold, wind, tornadoes, the whole nine. Yeah, Uncle Bill, we've been hammering them here on Conroe. Been really good. Rough. We went to Lake Austin, and wind made a stop around noon Saturday. Man, yeah. Saturday it picked up pretty good here, but Sunday was wicked. But anybody that follows the trail, not only do we have good, good payout. I mean, we had 12 boats enter. That's still a pretty decent payout for 12 boats. We got the hardware you see behind me, and a lot of prizes. There's everybody that signs up to fish these tournaments gets a raffle ticket, and everybody that is gonna win something. And I just want to show you guys what we won other than taking second place with our raffle tickets. We got a reel that was part of our raffle. I got a thing of G juice, which this stuff is awesome. Keeps the fish alive. If you get a fish that's bleeding, you can pour this right in there and it'll stop the bleeding and help them stay alive. But this stuff, if you're not familiar with it, it's kind of a must-have for your live wells to helps coat the fish and keep them healthy. We also got a pair of clippers. I mean, this is all just stuff that, yeah, I helped sponsor this tournament on this lake, so I had a chunk of change involved. But also the top 4 places, well, top 3 places, You can see this is a nice bait cooler here. And an aerator. So, I mean, the last two tournaments on Livingston, there's these bait coolers, all these door prizes, and they're all added deals to the tournament. Trying to draw people in, and it's a good time. But I figured I'd bring that to you guys, and you know, you don't have to. If you're feeling the urge, come out and fish the tournament. I mean, you make some good money and get some pretty good prizes as well. It's not all about getting enough points to go to Crappie Masters. I mean, it is for me. That's what my goal is. But there's a lot of good camaraderie, and a lot of people showed up just for weighing. It was a lot of fun. It was good. Let me see here. What the heck? Uncle Bill's been working suspended and a few roamers. Yes, sir. There's definitely some roamers out here. The white crappie are still got some eggs, but the black crappie I think are really close to being spawned, done with their thing here on Conroe. Seen some with some mushy eggs. Seen some with some real hard eggs still. So I think a lot of them been. I mean, we were catching most of our fish in about, let's say, anywhere from 12 to 18 foot of water. And they were all on timber, and they were doing their thing right there. So there's plenty of them spawning right on the timber. What's up, Torque? How you doing, brother? I was just showing everybody the added extras that we won, you know, prizes and stuff for the tournament. Makes it a pretty good deal. I mean, the entry fee is $100, and we get into the 2-pound bonus deal, so it's actually $65 a man, so $130. And if you do well enough, I mean, you're gonna get something if you enter. But if you do well enough, top 3 plus big fish winners. I mean, this right here is a $45 cooler. This here is about $12 to $15, I think. There's about $60. I couldn't tell you. I think these are the reels that you use, Tony. They got to be probably $20 anyway. So, you know, you're already up to $80 or something like that. This is probably $5-6. And who knows what this is? You know, maybe $5. So, you know, pretty good added incentive that we're trying to do for folks to get out there and do it. But it'll grow. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm looking forward to Lake Somerville. Anybody got some tips for Lake Somerville, go ahead and shoot me a message. I know Kenny, Skinny Kenny, that's his lake. Him and Lamar, that's their lake. So they're after me on this one. They ended up taking third. They did well. And sure wish I could have fished the whole day, though. James made a new bait that we tried out. I hadn't tried it out, he did, but he caught some big fish on it. Jeremy Albertron, how you doing? Glad you could join us tonight. Anybody got any questions? I don't have a lot to talk about other than I'm going to have some really good videos coming out, and they're going to be a little long. I can do 2 parts, but it's still going to be long. Randall says, never been on it with a scope, but there's some good loaded piles there in May. Nice. Good deal. Well, I know James and I are going to get over there and check it out. Trucker John Billy, what's up? How you doing, brother? Glad you're here. Fair to medium, I reckon. How are you? Well, I'm doing good now that I'm home from work. Work's been very stressful. Uncle Bill, awesome that you stopped by, buddy. I was wondering how you been. You have a good night now. Yaga Creek. But you guys got any questions you want to ask? What kind of bait I was using, catch fish, and we brought home. Oh, let's see. You got any pictures? Send me some pictures. I can show them here on the live too. There's James and I with our plaques. I'm going to show you the fish that we actually caught. We caught plenty of them. Those are our catch in the tournament. Made a good meal out of them. So I'm gonna go over the weights and what it took to win. Got Dendy and Trailer, who took first place with 11 pounds, 1149. Second place was James and myself with 10.71. Big fish 168. Third place was Kenny and Lamar with 1064 with a big fish of 177. And then the big fish of the tournament was 195. I'll put that up there so y'all can see the weights. But yeah, we had 12 entries. Hoping to boost it up. Randall sent me a picture of this here. This was our trip. So this video will be coming out this week, guys. Yes, Randall, most of the fish that day were 13 inches or bigger. Some good ones. All right, here you where it opens up into the lake. All right, guys. I'm not gonna stay on here too long tonight. Kind of wanted to go over the tournament and looking forward to the next one. Hoping to see more entries out there. And congratulations to all that showed up and fished, and everybody went home with something. Whether it was a plaque and a check, they went home with, you know, coolers and reels and all kinds of stuff. But it's been a long day. Jeremy, you ever come over to Louisiana for tournaments? I come over. The only time I went over there was when I fished the Wally Marshall Invitational. It was on the Red River. Other than that, I hadn't fished too much Louisiana. I'd like to change that though. It's hard with such a busy work schedule. You know, this year I gotta take a week off to go to Dale Hollow, Tennessee. And then I gotta take another week off to in September for Grenada. Well, that's good, Torque. We'll be glad to have you next year. Still think we got, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3 more stops, and then the grand championship. So there's 4 more tournaments this season. Just get that membership and come fish them. Cato Lake. I don't think I've been on that one, Randall. Been on a lot of lakes here in Texas, and I have not fished it. Cato in Louisiana. I'm not even sure where it is. I think it is. I think it's above Shreveport, isn't it? Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. We're sitting at about 1,234 or 5 subscribers. When we hit 1,300 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway, guys. So spread the word. I'm not sure what I'll give away yet, but it could be an outlaw. Could be some sniping braid. Now listen, sniping braid, y'all. The 18th, April 18th, the sniping braid will have available the 10-pound, which they've had. They're coming out with a 12-pound, a 15-pound, and a 20-pound. I talked to Matt yesterday, and it is on its way. And I'm excited. Now, I like the 10, and it's done me well. I caught a 20-pound blue cat on it, and it's awesome for casting, and this time of year, it's perfect. I'm so used to 20-pound that I can't wait to get that. And Randall, yeah, 15 pounds. Matt told me that I think that he told me that I would really like that, and I'd be really surprised at how strong it is. So I'm excited. Maybe I'll do a little review of it once I get my hands on it, which will be this week, probably tomorrow or the next day. But it will be available the 18th to order. You can put pre-orders in now for it. Good stuff, it really is. North of I-20. Cato, I'm in the middle of Louisiana. I gotcha. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about the new sniping braid and poundage. But anybody got any questions? If not, I'm gonna cut it short tonight, guys. Lake Lacticine. What is that one, James? I ain't never even heard of that one. I'll tell you what, East Texas lakes. We haven't come up with the grand championship, the state championship on a lake for it yet. We're looking for suggestions, especially from the guys that fish the tournaments. We'd like to pick their brain. So if y'all got a suggestion for East Texas Lake that's not on the trail, we kind of want to do one that's, Lake of the Pines. Yeah, I mean that's probably my choice, but it's an awesome lake. That's my favorite lake in Texas, but I've fished it plenty of times, and we're trying to keep it kind of fair. I mean, if I go there, I already know where I'm gonna be fishing. There's plenty of us that have fished it, and the ones that haven't might not be so fair. So, sun up, sun down, fishing. What's up, brother? Hey, little man.
Hey.
Say hey to everybody.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, Lake of the Pines is one of the most beautiful lakes in Texas, James. But Randall said, "What's up, bud?"
Hey, Randall.
You over here so I can see you. Oh, we got a guest tonight, guys. I guess I'm not going away anytime soon. First or pines? Did you mean fork or pines, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff.
There, now everybody can see you.
Mm-hmm.
Got any questions for the little man? What new video games are out? Blah, blah, blah. Going to fish with you one day. Oh, Randall's going to fish with you one day. Oh, I got to show you guys what James caught too while we were out there, while we're on here still. Mind you, on a crappie bait. Look at that chunk. If I can get it to focus. I think that was 5.5 pounds or something like that. So yeah, optimized 10-pound sniping braid. Got 15-pound sniping braid, 12-pound sniping braid, and 20-pound. They're all going to be available the 18th. And they all, let's see, I believe they're all 125 yard spools. Don't quote me on that. You can check out the website on that. But good stuff, guys. I'm impressed with it. I like it. Just past Lake Charles. When's the last time you caught a ditch pickle? You talking to me or William, Randall? I caught one this weekend. I caught a spotted one. I don't know if I got a picture of that.
Hey, James.
I think I do. I think James took a picture of it. Not a very big one. But it was spotted. Let's pull it up real quick. Not a very big one. Caught them a lot bigger.
Yeah, Randall.
Yeah, James, you know he loves going after them bass. We'll get him out there one of these days. Yardley Kenny, how are you doing? We need to get together. I'm telling you. I still, in my possession, those are Donald's. Haven't seen Donald either. Well, anyways, I still got a rod,
Yeah, Jeff.
and I still got these sitting here for you. And I'm running low on these. You better find me soon. I'm running low on these colors. I might have to use them. I'm just kidding. But no, they're all sitting here waiting on a time. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. We were happy with where we ended up. I was real miserable that day. I have to tell you, just all the issues we were having. And James is a trooper for dealing with my antics. I get upset pretty easy when I'm competing. I'm just a very hardcore competitor. When things don't go right, I get miserable. Nobody else would want to be my partner. He can deal with me pretty good. Yeah, Jeff's gonna move up here near us. If you see his comment, can't wait to go fishing with you, William, when we become neighbors soon.
Yep.
Randall, I took Simon after the bass this weekend. Right on. And a 14-foot crappie rod. Yeah, I'm outlaws. They're good pulls. Guys, I am gonna call it tonight. I'm gonna go spend some time with the wife and get some rest for a long day of work tomorrow. They changed my hours from 5:30 to 2. Now they're 7 o'clock to 3:30, and Houston traffic is horrible. Oh yeah, I did catch a soft tail. We should have took a picture of that one, Jane. First time I've caught a soft shell. Here, don't rock this. I'm gonna show you this plaque, guys. So yes, I did sponsor this tournament here on Lake Conroe. Got my logo on there. It's the least I could do. I was very happy to have a tournament here on our home lake. And that one. And oh, get what's in there. Get them all out now. And then we got that one. Next one, I'm hoping will say first place. I'm gonna work my tail off for it. I'd like to have the first place one with my logo on it, but still pretty neat. Donald, how are you, Donald? I got some stuff here for you, buddy. I've been real busy on the weekends, but we're gonna have to hook up so I can get you your rod and your baits that I got sitting here. First spot I have seen in Conroe. I've caught them before, James, but that's pretty cool. Back down Friday, good deal. Well, holler at me. I know I have a trip both Saturday and Sunday this weekend, but see if I can't at least catch up with you before you head back. No man. Oh, absolutely. It's safe in my hands. They're not going anywhere. I don't know though. I was just saying to Yardley, I got his bag of baits over here, and I might end up having to use them if I'm running low. Nah, they're sitting here safe and sound. Me be out on the water Saturday. All right, good deal. Well, holler at me and let me know if you are, cause I'll just put your rod and baits and stuff in my boat, and maybe we can meet up out there. James, we will see you later, brother. Thanks for coming on, guys. I'm gonna call it unless you got some questions about crappie and what they're doing and stuff like that. Right now, they're all moving back out from the shallows, getting in that timber, schooling up, and they're pretty hungry. If the wind ever stops, we'll get out there and get some more footage. But I do have some videos that are coming out this week, guys. I promise I'll have them out, and they will be good ones. So They're eating. They're definitely eating now, Randall.
That's what they always do,
Yeah.
Dad.
Tool man, good night, brother.
Good night, Tool Man.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all next week. Stay tuned and look for that video coming out. It's going to be a doozy. It's going to have a lot of catches on it. Yeah, 30-mile-an-hour winds is rough, but y'all have a good week. Be safe, and bless y'all.